Hi, it's Hans at happierman.com. Today's topic is, are you being oppressed by a verbally abusive wife? Well, I think most people would agree that being oppressed by someone or something or some situation is one of the worst circumstances you can find yourself in. And for me, when I was being verbally abused by my wife many, many years ago, I was oppressed. And I think you, as a man going through something like this, you may want to think about, am I being oppressed, or am I just being overly dramatic in my own life? Well, what would oppression mean? Well, if you're oppressed, the situation you find yourself in is the only thing you can think about. Okay? For example, when I was being verbally abused, I was not thinking about my future. I wasn't thinking about, well, how do I pay the mortgage off sooner? I wasn't thinking about, how do I get out of debt faster? I wasn't thinking about, how do I extra fund my retirement account? I wasn't thinking about making vacation travel plans. I wasn't thinking about, how do I buy a better vehicle? I wasn't even thinking about, how can I take care of my precious children better? No, all I thought about was this situation I'm in. There's this lady in my life, and she's giving me a hard time all the time, and screaming and yelling and putting me down and belittling me and using sarcasm and causing all kinds of drama and chaos, and not giving me really any peace, and not of being helpful to my life, which all those things on a good relationship you would have, right? If you had a good marriage, you two would be working together to make a better future for yourself. You'd be planning how to make a better lives for your children. You'd be working on your retirement accounts. You'd be trying to pay off your debts. You'd be looking for ways to get ahead. You'd be looking for ways to enjoy your life together. So that was not my situation. Mine was being blamed for things that were not my fault, for being criticized for things I had nothing to do with, for being being treated very, very harshly, not sweet honey-do lists. It was screaming and yelling until I did what she demanded, right? It was an oppressed life. And I think if you can relate to this, you are probably being verbally abused, and I would suggest you think about leaving. You might want to get my book, Leave Your Wife and Become a Happier Man, with the 3-step system, available on the happierman.com website. I have a long article describing the book to see if this book might help you. If you're in a verbally abusive marriage, the book and getting out of it will save your life. You don't have to buy my book to leave your verbally abusive wife. You can leave, and you should probably leave sooner rather than later, because you are being oppressed. Your life is being ruined. Your enjoyment of the future, you won't have any. Your enjoyment today, you don't have any. And your past sucks, right? All of these things are true for a verbally abused man or woman, but I'm coming at it from the point of view of a man. But you're being oppressed, and it does you, when you're being oppressed personally, it really doesn't matter if you're being oppressed, let's say generally, right? And we hear a lot of that, oppressed generally. I think that talk is not helpful, because oppression only happens on a one-on-one basis, if you ask me. Your life, on a one-on-one basis, you can take steps to improve your life. On a one-on-one basis, you can make adjustments and try different things to try to get out of bad situations and move yourself to better situations. All right, no matter what the big general scenario is, okay? So the oppression is specific and singular to you. And if this sounds like you, do some deep soul searching to try to figure out a way to improve your life. I found that leaving my wife, while it was the most difficult thing to do, it has been the singular best thing I ever did for my life, for the quality of my life. Everything that has come since that has been good is a result of me leaving my verbally abusive wife. And I'm extremely happy. I'm the happier man after all. And life just keeps getting better and better and better. And this is what I want for you. I don't want you to stay and struggle and be oppressed by a verbally abusive wife. So give this idea a little bit of thought, or a lot of thought, all for now.